Professor Frank. This is Amber Adabansi, and this is the part 2 to my video. I'm going to be starting off with sounds and how it differs. So, George Bernard Shaw says, the very same conditions which make one call a number majestic, imposing, even sublime, make another heavy, mechanical, and meaningless. And I agree with this because I feel that music and its sound is very subjective. What might be a beautiful and enlightening tune might be noisy and reckless and might be considered as trash to someone else. It just depends on who the hearer is. That's also why I believe that there is not such a thing as bad music, because it depends on who is hearing said music. Another thing on sound is, in Nigeria, is traditional and modern sound. So they're very different. The traditional sound, you know what it sounds like because it sounds very old school, it's very raw, it's very live. Meanwhile, with the more modern sounds, it's just as good, it's just more produced. It's a more refined version. Sierra Coppage says, sometimes the choir uses instruments in some regions and they put a strong emphasis on the drums. That's one similarity that both traditional and modern music have in common in Nigerian music, the drumming. The drumming carries the beat, and so if your drums aren't good, most likely your song isn't good either. I have 2 songs to play, one traditional called Konko Bilo by an African legend called Lagbaja, and another one called Domot by a new up-and-comer, Runtown, which is a much more modern sound. And so that just shows the very 2 different styles, two different sounds. And so of course they are different. One is older and one is newer, but they do have the similarity, especially in their drumming. The next topic I'm going to be talking about, and my last topic, is styles of music. In the Deemer's article it says, yet music resists classification as an idea or expression because there is so little agreement as to the precise nature of music. Also, Gabe Roth says, there are a lot of people that end up giving up on music because they feel like they fell on their faces, but I think a lot of them, at times, their energies have been misdirected. And I completely agree with both of them because it's basically saying that there are so many styles of music and that artists should not limit themselves to just one style. They should try and explore. They may not be the best at one, but they may end up being even better at a different one. Or most importantly, being successful at a different one. So I have 2 songs, and one of the songs is called Bad Belle by M.I, who's a rapper, and it's just a very different style of music from another generic, typical Nigerian song called Wash by Techno. I'm going to play both of them.
In the club, you reach that. You did rap with 4 different. Love is what I see when I look at you. You're my fantasy, you're my baby boo. Now see whatever, Genevieve, my love is true. See me quick, them my cosa, them my cosa.
And so that just shows 2 very different styles of music, and just shows that music is such a broad horizon. If you really wanted to go into it, you could probably find something to go into. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation and my web documentary / video on the musical culture and industry of Nigeria. Thank you.